8 strand versus 4 strand. Is there any difference? One, two. The 8 strand is going to be represented by the orange fishing bead. The green fishing beads will be represented by the 4 strand. One bead for round 1, same with round 2 and round 3. 2 beads, 3 beads. There we go in the top of the first with the J braid 8 strand. The 8 strand broke at 21.5 pounds of pull force tension. Now let's load up the 4 strand for round 1. All right, here we go in the bottom of the first with the 4 strand. Let's give it a whirl. Okay, in round 1, the 4 strand broke at 19.8 pounds of pull force tension. Go to the second. Here we go in the top of the second with the 8 strand, represented by the orange fishing bead. Okay, that broke at 19.0 pounds of pull force tension. Bottom of the second with the 4 strand. Okay, that broke at 19.1 pounds of pull force tension. Third round. Let's go to the third round. Top of the third with the 8 strand. $19.2 pounds of pull force tension. Okay, here we go in the bottom of the third with the 4 strand. Okay, that broke at 17.5 pounds of pull force tension. Okay, now we're going to check the abrasion resistance of the 8 strand versus the 4 strand. I'm going to lose him. He's going to wrap around the pole. There he goes. It's going to break. Look at that, baby.
Dude, it's huge.
To see what the difference is. Same thing with the abrasion resistance testing. The orange fishing bead represents the 8 strand. The green fishing bead represents the 4 strand. We're testing it on this riprap. This is the type of structure you'll find around bridges, docks, and piers at your favorite fishing spot. Down and up is one cycle. One cycle on that 8 strand in round 1. Now we're going to go to the bottom of the first with the 4 strand. The 4 strand is supposed to be more abrasion resistant than the 8. So let's see. 1, 2. 1, 2. All right, that was a little better there. Got 2 cycles. 2 cycles on the top of the first. Go to the second round. Go with the 8 strand. 1, 2. 1, 2. Got 2 cycles on the top of the second. Bottom of the second with the 4 strand. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, that's what I wanted to see right there. 5 cycles in the bottom of the second with the 4 strand. Go to the top of the third with the 8. 1, 1. One cycle with the 8 strand. All right, I'm hoping to see a big number here in the bottom of the third with the 4 strand. 1, 2. 1, 2. 2 cycles with the 4 strand in the bottom of the third. Now we're going to check the diameter of the fishing line and compare it to see if it's accurate to the label and compare to each other. The 8 strand on the J braid should be 0.23 millimeters. Okay, looks like it's right on at 0.23 millimeters. Let's check another spot, see how it looks down the line a little. Check another spot, it's right on 0.23 millimeters. So the J braid 8 is right on 0.23 millimeters. Okay, let's check our caliber veneers and make sure they're zeroed out. There you can see it's zeroed out. The 4 strand should measure 0.21 millimeters. 0.26 there. .25. So we're going to go with 0.25 millimeters. Here you can see on the 4 strand, it's saying it should be 0.21 millimeter. And we're getting an average of 0.25 millimeter. So I don't know what's up with that. Let's go up the line and check this again. Make sure our caliber veneers are zeroed out. There you can see the 0. .25. So that fishing line is a lot bigger than what is stated on the label. As far as the stiffness, you can see that when I hold the 8, it limps over. And the 4 strand stands up. So the 8 is limp and the 4 strand is stiff. Let's try to show the top camera. There you can see it. Let's look at the cost comparison on these 2 fishing lines. So when we look at all these numbers here, we have the 8 strand works out to about 12 cents per yard. And the 4 strand works out to about 8 cents per yard. So about a 4 cents difference between the 2. Here are the results from today's testing. The 8 strand broke at an average of 19.9 on the force gauge. When doing the abrasion testing on the line grinder, the average cycles was 1.3 for the 8 strand. Tensile strength average for the 4 strand was 18.8, so slightly lower than the 8 strand. But here's the key right here. When doing the abrasion testing on the line grinder, the 4 strand averaged 3 cycles. 3 cycles is good. When checking the diameter of the 8 strand, the label stated 0.23 millimeters and it measured 0.23 millimeters. So that was right on. When measuring the diameter of the 4 strand, the label stated 0.21 millimeters. We got an average of 0.25 millimeters. So the 4 strand was actually bigger when we measured it than what the label stated. For the cost comparison, the 8-strand costs about 12 cents per yard, where the 4-strand costs about 8 cents per yard. The final scoreboard for the tensile strength, the 8-strand did a little better. For the abrasion tester on the line grinder, and this is the important number here, the 4-strand did way better 3 cycles over 1.3 cycles on the 8-strand. For the line diameter, the 8-strand was more consistent and true to the label. For whether the line was stiff or limp, there's no winner. It just depends how you guys like it. If you like the stiff line, you're going to go with the 4. If you like the limp line, you're going to go with the 8. Considering all the results on this page, I am picking the 4-strand over the 8-strand as the winner. Okay, now it's your turn in the comments. Let us know what you think, what kind of results you got, what is important, which numbers are important, which numbers really you're not concerned with. Let us know down here in the comments.
Oh my God!
Nat!
Oh my God!
Nat!
I am! Oh my God! What is it, a striper?
I think that's
It's
a
a
gator blue.
Oh my God!
Whew!